Hi there. Happy New Year. This is our Tuesday, January 6th, first of the new year, Master Pattern Report. Um, Again, Happy New Year to you. I certainly wish you a healthy and happy, and we're going to see about making you a prosperous new year. First, let's do our analysis for our current situation. Well, surprise, our Suntech stock is making a nice move here. It almost did, or it did hit $14 today. We're looking, as I said earlier, a week or so ago, we're looking for it to move to around $15 or $16. What we intend to do then is take down half of our position, right about here, around the $14.5, $15 mark. And just run with their money. Let that stock run. We really like it. We think it's going to move. Let's go on to some predictions for 2009. What are we in store for? Well, the master pattern says first quarter's going to be good. Good. Looks like first 3 months or so, and conceivably into the second quarter, maybe half the second quarter. I think we're going to be positive. I think we're going to see the S&P hit 1,000 on its way to 500 later on. But that looks like something that's going to happen. Of course, as we get closer to the end of the first quarter, we'll see what's going on the second quarter. And so far as some of the other things that we're working on, of course, we sold our position with the Japanese yen and the dollar. We're still in with the New Zealand dollar and the Aussie dollar versus the dollar. This year, however, at least for the first quarter, we expect the euro to drop here. Pretty good. We expect the Japanese yen to drop pretty good, and now the reason for that is this: we looking at data coming directly from the European market. We think that there's been a lot of deceit, and people aren't being told the truth about the status and the statistics and whatnot concerning both the European market and the euro and the Japanese yen. So that's going to start paying off. That's what is going on with the yuan, the Chinese dollar. Right now they're talking about that they have a 5% growth, when in actuality it looks like it's been like a negative 15% for last year, and may well end up being another additional 15% negative this year. And we're getting reports that not only is there a currency in trouble, but that they're having conflicts, rebellions going on in throughout the outer provinces in China. A lot of human rights battles going on there, physical battles. So we think the euro will drop, the Japanese yen will drop. We like the Aussie, the Australian dollar. We like the New Zealand dollar. We think that the US dollar will strengthen here. We think that rates will start to climb up a little bit here. Maybe not that much, but we think we've seen the bottom of rates. Oil is already has and will continue to climb temporarily, perhaps into around the $55, $56 range, partially because of the winter, and partially because of the cutback by the Arabs, and also because of the conflict in the Middle East, which may well not turn out too well for Israel. I think not that they're going to get beat, but this may not turn out too well for them in a number of respects. 2009 is going to be what we would call an eclectic year. lot of strange things, strange rules and things turning around on us that we took for granted, laws and positions by different people, and even in sports. And who knows, we might even hear a little something about UFOs or aliens or something like that that might make us kind of scratch our heads or look around at things. I think you're going to see government taking a different direction here with Obama. Whether or not it's going to work, whether or not it's going to be positive, let me just say, I don't think so. I think there will be some good things, but for the most part, I think he will be sabotaged. I don't think the economy will be strong enough to support everything that he would like to do and a lot of us would like to see happen. And I don't think there's enough congressional support. And it's certainly, although there's a lot of ire going on with people, with the population, people like you and I, there's not enough of a groundswell yet to bring about wholesale change in government and in big business. This year and next year, 09 and 010, will certainly define the notion that big is bad. Not only for government, but for business. Big businesses, Citibank, AIG, Bank of America, are bad for America. They're bad for the world, but they're bad for America. They're too big to control. They're out of control, and they're too big to dissipate or to sell off. And consequently, you're forced into actions that make things very, very difficult, convoluted, and you can't exchange. You can't make them go away. All right. Big, you will see. Big is bad this year and next year in particular. Okay. Now, in closing here, I want to just mention to you a new real estate sales model that we have developed. We call it the Fiore Real Estate Investment Trust. It's a new concept in selling either investment real estate or higher scale, high equity type residential properties, like $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $5 million type of properties. It's a whole new concept that in effect enables one to sell their property for a lot less and yet capitalize on this real estate trust down the road and make even more than they were asking for at this point in time. And at the same time, the buyers will be paying less in cash value, and they're paying less in mortgage payments, and be able to recoup profits down the road. Now, this is something new. We're just finishing it up with our attorneys. We're rolling it out right now. If you want to have any information about this, contact us at drrjf@yahoo.com. Be glad to give you some basic information, but fundamentally it's a very exclusive program. We're not giving it away, to be honest with you. We are the trustees for this trust arrangement, and however we're willing to work with anybody. This is a very exciting and very unique concept that a lot of people are turning their heads at. Again, hey, listen, I want you to have a great new year. Fret not, we're going to make some money here this year, regardless of what happens with this economy. So be well. Our next broadcast for the next 5 weeks will be from sunny Scottsdale. Looking forward to seeing you next week.